Since leaving Singapore for good in 2005, this was one of the best trips back to Singapore in 2022. It was special this time because we were traveling together for the first time to Singapore. Born and bred in Singapore, I was very excited to show him the place where I grew up. First, Pagoda Street in Singapore's Chinatown. This is where most tourists get the first glimpse of Chinatown. The MRT exit leads here. It's pedestrian only and houses a street-long bazaar, the Chinatown Heritage Centre and the Singapore Coin Museum. It's one of the best places to go for souvenir shopping. It's buzzing with a vibrant culture, colourful decorations, lanterns and charming shop houses. Pagoda Street is where you will go back in time to the colourful Chinatown markets. Visit the majestic landmark, the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple between 9 and 5 along South Bridge Road. You will find yourself wandering away into amazing shops, colourful buildings and aromatic food around the moment you land in Chinatown. Look out for street art, Chinatown's mural heritage or Chinatown wall paintings. These depict the histories of lives in old Chinatown and add up to the flavour of the place. Next is Ann Siang Hill, a trendy neighbourhood in Chinatown that's home to some of the city's most stylish boutiques, charming cafes and restaurants. The narrow lanes of Ann Siang and Club Street are always very busy at night, turning this place into a very bustling and vibrant nightlife city. One can do a walking tour visiting Pagoda Street, Smith Street, South Bridge Road, Keong Saik Road. That's the People's Park complex building, a beautiful picturesque spot. We actually never found time to go and take pictures there ourselves. It's best to walk into the alleys of the street markets of Chinatown in the evenings. Lau Pa Sat, translated to Old Market in English, holds a significant place in Singapore's heritage. I first visited this place, which offers a huge spread of varieties to locals and tourists, about 20 years ago with my sister and her friends. In the evening around 7, the side street of Lau Pa Sat is closed off to the public and barriers are put at that side to block traffic. Satay grills and stools are scattered throughout the street. If you can't wait for Satay Street to come alive, you can still order delicious grilled meat from various stalls. We came to eat here a couple of times during our visit. One will be spoiled for choice. Regarded as Singapore's national mosque, it sits in the Bugis Kampung Glam area and is an important monument and gathering spot for Muslims in the country. Despite being home to a trendy lifestyle scene, Kampung Glam retains its heritage charm. After all that walking, my friends suggested the Malayan Councils for a coffee break. We tried the classic Onde Onde cake, which is a moist pandan cake base layered with gula melaka bits and coconut drizzle. The second cake we tried was Putu Piring, a soft moist rice flour vanilla sponge brushed with coconut palm syrup and crowned with silky coconut frosting and fresh grated coconut. Everything about this dessert simply hits the spot. They do starters and main courses to delectable desserts. Stroll along Muscat Street. Haji Lane, Singapore is one of the hottest spots in the city. You will immediately get a hip artsy vibe when you walk onto Haji Lane. For those short on time or that prefer everything to be organized for them, there are tours available. Haji Lane, formerly known as the Muslim Quarter, has transformed into a hipster paradise. Haji Lane, also known for its shops and cafes, is a great place to enjoy a coffee while watching people from all over the world as they enjoy wall art and window shopping. The best time to visit Haji Lane depends on what you want to experience. If you want much less of a crowd or no crowd at all, early morning is recommended. During the day, you will experience the true hustle and bustle that Haji Lane has become famous for. The Haji Lane wall murals run all the way up and down the famous Singapore street. The place comes alive at night. The vibrant neighborhood is packed with some of the best bars and craft beer spots in the city, making it the perfect destination for a night of fun. Although when we were there, the group was limited to 5 during COVID times. And of course, this is us ending the night on a high. One of the most iconic and colorful buildings built in 1900 in Little India is the former house of businessman Tan Teng Nia. No visit is complete without having a photo capture of this building. The building's unique design features a combination of Chinese, Malay, and European architectural elements, which has become a popular spot for photographers and Instagram enthusiasts. Little India is one district which feels exotic, lively, exciting, and packed into a few streets are the smells, the colors, the turbans, the saris, the hawkers, and the street food. The Tekka Market is the main food outlet in the area, and Little India Arcade, the place to look for souvenirs and arts and crafts. Little India is a place where I've had countless adventures with my friends. This is a place where our parents used to bring us as kids for clothes shopping during Deepavali. Here you can see the indoor wet market as well. Serangoon Road is lined with tailors, goldsmith and phone card businesses. The Mustafa Center sells everything. The most spectacular Hindu temple is Sri Virakaliamman Temple in Serangoon Road. It's dedicated to the goddess Kali. Singapore's oldest Hindu temple, Sri Mariam Temple, is around Chinatown's corner. Visit in the evening to see the Hindu rituals performed every day of the week. Koon Seng Road, also known as Singapore's most colourful street, is worth paying a visit. This area, built by the Peranakan Chinese, the descendants of Chinese immigrants who moved to Malaysia, is absolutely picturesque. It's a 30-minute bus journey from Haji Lane to Koon Seng Road, so it can be easily tacked onto a day out. Once again, hope you enjoyed watching our video, and we will be back with more videos of Singapore.